Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. So today I wanted to do a video talking a little bit about bartering silver and gold for items that you need. And a lot of the reason for this video is a comment that I had just received. I always use my comments to try to come up with video ideas. And I got a comment a few minutes ago. Oh, what about the people in Argentina that can't do anything with their gold and silver because they don't want you selling it or buying it or whatever? And what about if we go to a central bank digital currency and you're stuck with it because they say you're not allowed to buy it or sell it? You know, I get such a kick out of this comment that it deserves a video, and I've talked about it time and time again, what I think about that. And we're going to talk about that a little bit today. If you enjoy the video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. It's Sunday. I missed out on Shiba yesterday. It's big 20% jump because I got out to play it safe, and boom, it hit hard. So I'm counting on your thumbs up buttons today to put me in a good mood for Sunday. So let's talk about this comment. So right off the bat, when you look at any of these countries that is having problems with their money, I mean, what do you think? When your money is losing value so fast that it's buying you less and less every day, what do you think these people are doing? I mean, these people are realizing that they don't have enough money for food. I've watched videos in Libya. I've watched videos in Venezuela, Argentina, Zimbabwe. You can look up the same videos online from small YouTubers that have maybe a couple hundred subs and look at what they're doing. I actually watched an old lady trading in some just family jewelry. And she said in the video, she goes, this makes a difference between me having enough to feed my family. She didn't ask, oh, family jewelry, why would anybody want that garbage? I get such a kick out of it because the truth of the matter is, even today, I have one friend that she's out of work right now, I think. She basically kind of changed professions or something. I don't know all the details, but she's selling some extra jewelry off. I've seen on her Facebook, she's posting up some of the jewelry items that she just don't want anymore. And it's subsidizing her income, essentially. That's not uncommon. People that think that that's not possible, or you can't trade what you see in front of you in this video for food or something you need, you would have no problem trading it today for items that you need. And I'm not convinced you'll have any problem tomorrow. We're going to get into the central bank digital currency part in a minute. The people that leave these type of comments have never, ever stepped out of their comfort zone and tried to trade precious metals for something. In fact, if you have ever traded precious metals for some other item, I'm saying bypassing the dollar, as in you did not use the dollar, you simply traded a piece of silver or gold for an item, please comment it below. I've read some great comments. I've read some comments about firewood for silver. I've done a tire for an American Silver Eagle, a spare tire, although it wasn't a spare since I had a blowout. And I've done food. I've traded food for coins. I've traded, there's so many things, I can't even think of everything right now. But I hear it time and time again. You can't. You have to use a dollar. And then I always get the funny comeback. Try to go to Walmart and offer them a piece of silver. Well, yeah, Walmart is not a mom and pop company. The person that you talk to at Walmart has absolutely no say-so in the company whatsoever. And that's exactly, that's what big corporations are. Small mom and pop shops, try it. Go to a store. Oh, I even traded one time sandwiches. I did a video on it for a set of coins. I ended up at a restaurant that I eat at a lot. I traded a bunch of sandwiches and pizzas and stuff while I was there visiting. try it. Go to this next time you go to one of these mom and pop places, say, hey, is the owner here? And start talking to him a little bit about coins. Hey, I'm thinking about buying this. I have this. You willing to trade this for that? See what they say. Step out of your comfort zone. What is the absolute worst thing they're going to tell you? No. They may find it weird. Yes, it's different. But you're educating someone. And that someone, I can tell you right now, I got one friend into it the same way. And then now he's into it. He's big into it. Pretty close to me, to be honest. He's been getting more and more into it. He just picks up stuff here and there. Every chance he gets. And, he didn't know anything about it until I walked in and talked to him. And now, anytime I need something, he's quick to want to trade. And there's a lot of people out there. It could be something as simple as a silver dime for a small item. Now, yeah, I understand you can't do that at Walmart, but you can do that at small mom and pop places. I'm fixing to go try to trade someone some baby chicks, only because I don't want to hatch them this right now, because I'm trying to speed up the process and try to have some that are laying eggs by fall. In order to do that, at this point, I kind of have to get them already as baby chicks. So I'm thinking about taking a couple of silver eagles or a couple of really cool silver coins in and go and see the owner of a farm supply store and saying, hey, look, I'm trying to get 20 baby chicks, preferably Rhode Island Reds. Can we work a deal out? What do you sell them for? He's probably going to tell me I sell them for about $3.50 a piece. And I'm going to say, hey, you take 2 of these American Silver Eagles, and he may do it. That comes out to about $70 in his cost, plus taxes. You got to pay taxes on that stuff. So that's going to take it probably up to another 75 maybe in all. If I can trade him 2 ounces of silver for that, he'd be happy. He'd make out. I'd be happy. I'd make out. A lot of people just don't think of it. Because it's so out there to even consider something like that they wouldn't do it. Now, the second part of that was central bank digital currencies. The truth of the matter is, if you don't need to use dollars today, if you can barter with people for stuff, then the chances are when they implement the central bank digital currency, which will happen, I can almost guarantee you 100% it's coming. And I'll even tell you in a minute why they're going to launch it and how it's going to benefit them a little bit more. A lot of people think it has to do with the control, and people ain't going to tolerate it. But in a minute, I'm going to tell you how they will tolerate it. Unless I get rambling on and forget. I have done that before. I apologize. But I'm going to try not to. So, if you can bypass the dollar today, then you can bypass central bank digital currencies later and do the same thing, because there will come a time where maybe they will say you can no longer buy gold and silver when it comes to silver and gold using central bank digital currencies. But let's say they did that. I mean, you can't buy it with their central bank digital currencies. You can still trade. There's a lot of little rules and loopholes that makes a big difference. And here's why I think they're going to launch the central bank digital currencies. Because as prices continue to climb higher and higher, people are going to start complaining more and more. And they're going to basically come up with the solution to the problem that they created that will give them more control. Everybody's like, I don't want central bank digital currencies. You know what? When gas is $5 a gallon, and all of a sudden they say, we're going to launch central bank digital currencies, and if you pay in them, you can get it for $3 a gallon. You can bet I'm probably going to use some. I'm not going to be, I'm going to stay within their limits and their lines. And if they say you can't buy silver with a central bank digital currency, okay. And then maybe they'll even give some away for free to everybody, but say it's extremely limited. It's like crypto. There's a limited supply. They're going to say stuff like this. And here's the thing. Even if instantly we did go to a central bank digital currency and we got rid of the dollars and you had an opportunity to trade all your dollars in for one central bank digital currencies, how many dollars would not be able to transfer. You know, some people don't realize how much money is sitting out there. Let's say hypothetically you have money from illicit means, maybe. And maybe you have it tucked away somewhere in a safety deposit box or under your mattress or in a safe or whatever the case may be. It's kind of hard for someone to go to the bank and trade all that in if you have literally 1 week to trade it in. You know, yeah, you could go in, but it'd be hard to transfer a lot of money all at once. People don't realize how much cash is really out there. How many times have you been seeing lately, if you work at a store, new $100 bills coming in? There's more and more new $100 bills popping up, it seems like, every day. Where do you think they're coming from? I mean, you know, people have money. They've got money. They're printing more money, and people are using them. People are stashing them. They're hiding stuff. They're hiding money. Same with old bills. You look around, look at old bills that are starting to turn up. Where have these old bills been all this time? Probably under someone's mattress. You know, the prices are going up. People are having a harder and harder time to get by. And, you know, people that are into precious metals are seeing the amazing gains. I was cleaning out some old mail tonight, and I was looking through different flyers that I kept from different advertisements from different companies. And I'm like, oh, look at this. An ounce of gold for $1,700. That wasn't even that long ago. That was only like 3 years ago. It's crazy how quick precious metals will go up in a inflationary time period. And the truth of the matter is, do you think inflation is going to slow down, or do you think it's going to pick up? Realistically, it's probably going to continue to pick up. So despite if something breaks down, the system breaks down, people are always going to want gold and silver. And I'll be honest, right now there are people selling it. They need the money. They're having a hard time with this. I don't want to get political, with the state of the economy. They're having a hard time right now. You know, maybe they lost their job and had to take a part-time job somewhere else. But according to the numbers, they're still working. Why? Because they've got a lousy part-time job instead of their nice full-time job that they had before. And now they're having a hard time making ends meet, and they're having to maybe sell some of their stack off. It's a possibility. And some people will sell part of their stack because they don't want to borrow the money, because they know they're going to have to pay a higher interest rate if they borrow it. So there's a lot of reasons out there that this is, in my opinion, and just my personal opinion, not financial advice, a good investment. You know, I see the comments, and I always see more negative comments just before the price jumps. And that's what I love about it even more. So all these negative comments that come in, that just makes me feel good. I think next week's probably going to be a great week. I'm really excited to see what will happen. Did things change Friday, and all of a sudden we were about ready to see a run up, but then the market's closed? We're going to see what happens. I'm sure they're scrambling right now to try to keep prices manipulated and beat down. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. If you're not subscribed, please take a quick minute, hit that subscribe button, and hit that thumbs up and leave me a comment. Thank you all for watching, and have a great weekend.